Good evening, friends, and welcome to the proletariatiska Petroleum Prefecturen, or rather the Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. Yes, this land has been christened officially Proletariatiska Petroleum Prefecturen. Cheers and welcome. Now, some time has passed. It is now 1973. I was really hoping to get the population up here by organic means. However, they're not really procreating at the pace that I would have liked to have seen. So I have imported some people. And also last year, due to a slight oversight, there was a few deaths due to the ruble account being completely zero. Yes. Also, if you look over here, there's quite an impressive ship here. And how could I afford this? Yes, I was really lamenting the fact that I had started on hard economy. That is not for me. I mean, it was grinding along. It would have worked to build out this prefecture in that manner, but I'm not really that patient of a guy, so I cheated. I gave myself the equivalent of a medium start rubles wise, and as a bonus I got a lot of dollars as well. And I have this ship, the Pride tanker. This is more like it compared to this pitiful thing. This is not a ship, right? This is not a ship. No, this is a ship. Yes. So that's where all the rubles went, and it's standing here and filling up very slowly on fuel. And when it gets to 19,250 tons, it will head for the Soviet border. But I think I may send it on its way before it's full, because it will take a while to fill up at the current pace. 77 workers in there. That's not a lot, you know, and the buffer of oil is it's breaking even again. Great. I have had many of the immigrants have now been educated and such, and well integrated in the society, and are contributing to the work here at this place. However, the infrastructure is a joke. This is the power plant, right? And this place is just terrible, and way too few workers. And I'm just going to have to give up on the idea of organic population growth here for the moment, at least, since we've had two major events of exoduses. Yes. So what I intend to do is to build a city here, and not that button. I want to click. Need that one. This is the one that you want to click. Yes. It was really quite pre-smoothened this, but I have prepared it even further in order to build out a great city here. Great. Well, we shall see about that. But I mean, one thing that we need is a proper power plant. We can't have that thing that doesn't even have a high voltage connection. That's nothing for a prefecture with great future hopes for the future. Now, the railroad of dreams, I meant to cancel that, but I clicked the wrong button, so instead it was planned, and it may or may not get built. We shall see. What I do want to do, however, is is build a great main line. It would have to be called the main line, or the river line perhaps. We follow the river down here to this, because there's quite a bit of iron in these here hills, and there's also quite a bit of coal out here, and sometime in the future perhaps we shall expand into that. Now, however, it went dark just as I was about to set off building, and yep, that's how it is. We we want a power station, not a substation, a power plant. Yes, power plant. And this one, the bitumen power plant, as previously seen in det demokratiska Böhmen. But here, since, I mean, the only resource really available to us here is petroleum, we're going to burn that. And I'm betting and hoping that, because this would indicate to me at least that it can take either petroleum product, crude oil, bitumen, or fuel, and just burn it. And if that's the case, it would make the most sense to take the crude oil, right? That's worth the least to us. Now, let's see if we can't do this in the most unpractical way possible. It will end up being the most impractical way possible, but even if that is not my intention. Now, I really would like to have it here, but then all the power lines will go. Well, no, I'm putting it here because here is where I want it. Really would make much more sense to have it out here, you know. Because that's the. Yes, but I want the high voltage lines pointing in. No, you want it like this. This is the way you want it. Okay, then shall have it. Now, how much is one of these? $760,000. Now I'm hoping that the money that I got here is enough to establish this great new city that will ramp up the production here to new heights, which will then allow us to expand further into this enormous oil resource that we have here. And to tease a slight bit of future development, if I can find the place that is, yes. Here, in these here lovely mountains, and there's quite a rich iron source. And I'm thinking that one day there will be a iron mining town up here on the hill, and there will be conveyors down the mountain to either a rail, either a rail system or a system of barges and stuff. But this will probably have to be deepened and widened. That is, we're not quite there yet, though. No. But one day we might just make it. Still, though, at the moment we are at the stage of mud roads. Yes. Still, so we have a bit of a ways to go, I would think. Would you mind? Thank you. And then click a nice. No, apparently not. Would like a nice swooping. Yes, that's more like it. And we'll take you out to about here, I think, for now. and put in a little bus stop. Now you wouldn't fit, no, of course not, but you would fit here. Don't do that, do this first. And that will save you a whole lot of clicking. Right, and that's about it for now for you. And you will continue to be built, continue being built. For now, we're not sending any workers your way. I think, however, that I should connect up this thing to that thing, and just to be safe, just to be really safe, secure in the fact that we have a plentiful source, fuel, plentiful fuel available, of course, at the power station. I'm putting in a pump here, but where does that reside? It's a conveyor pipe engine thing. Yes. And could we even be bothered to put it in the correct way from the start? Yes. I think that we could. Something like that ought to accomplish just what. Yes. No, we'll take you. We'll try and take you up in the air here just for... okay, maybe it's possible to get a footpath or something in other... I don't know. Now, this, of course... Oh, this bug still isn't fixed. I think that we are getting close to a stable release now. Unstable in... it's all relative. The game at least isn't crashing as badly as it once was. Now, I'm going to try and do a great loop, because that system has served me really quite well. A loop of trolley bus streets. Yes. With these things, you know, the trolley bus stops. Trolley bus trafo, we could also, transformer, we could also put in pretty close to the power station here, maybe. Might be a good idea to do that, you know. I think that will put you here. And you see, that's why I want to do the thing with the things when you do the things, you know, to save you that clicking. Now this is a start. This is a start, and we're also going to put in a trolley bus depot. Yes, about there, and road, and there we go. And no, I clicked the roof. I'm supposed to use the dollar account for this. Oh. Right, and now that one of these bus stops grejer här, you know, like what trolley bus stop. Yes. Yes, I think the way to do it the most efficiently, and again you click the rule button, click the dollar button, is to do this. Place out the trolley bus stops on. Would you? Yes, I think that we shall try a slightly different approach. Like that, more or less. And we should have. No, I should have. Whoa! What the hell was that? Let's not build that. Okay, let's not build that. No. We'll have one more trolley bus stop out here. Aren't those a little close? They are. Really though, no, I don't feel it. I feel more something like this. Yes. Something like that. And then we'll have street. Nope, wait just a minute. I'll just do this because I won't be able to touch that terrain once the road is in. Future-proofing as we're going here. Yes. Yes. Perhaps I am stretching it out just a tad too much, but we shall see. It certainly is a bit of overkill for the current state of my prefecture or republic or whatever it is. It's a proletarian democratic constellation of some sorts that we know for certain. Yes. I mean, something like that. $165,725. Okay, well, I'll have it. Sort of need it, you know. Now, you're done. That's good. You're missing bitumen. Do you really? You have an oil tank, but you only consume bitumen. Is that so? Well, it is called a bitumen power plant, after all. I would like to make sure, though. All of a sudden, a parade of bulldozers appears. I have used up the tank of fuel that they came with, and they are all now heading down to the gas station, to the garage, to the petrol place, to the place where you buy fuel for your vehicle. This is going to... Well, this is going to be magnificent, is what this is going to be. We're going to enjoy it in this fashion. Yes. A street-level view of the Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. The oil refinery is just out of view. These people are all walking to work at the oil refinery. And one person may have been slightly smashed by the bulldozer's great scoop there, but... look at the chimney in the sunrise here, and we're apparently at our destination now. Right. Okay. You still haven't built everything here that you need to build. You don't say. There's quite a lot more stuff that needs to be built here, you know. This, I think, though, is a nice, well, no, it's rather terrible, but anyway, it's something to start off with, at least. And these people are going to need a place to buy food, to get their culture and things of that nature, which they are so very fond of. Now half of my bulldozer fleet is out refueling, so this is now a bit slower than it was before. And now we are, at the moment at least, we are completely dependent on the central government in Moscow for everything. So we are importing all of life's necessities. But even though that's the case, I'm thinking about future-proofing this in... Now, it looks a bit weird to have it like this, but you know, there's only one factory connection thing. So it's going to have to be... yes, you will auto-purchase goods. Or maybe you yes, you will as little as possible. Yes. Why not get it built immediately? 160,000. Yes. I am so rich, you know. It's no problem whatsoever. We'll lay in a bit of footpathing here for the people to walk to the store, and on this side we'll put the road cargo station is what we'll put here. Yes, something like that, and a little bit of a factory connection like that. And a road. Yes. Going for lit roads. Expensive. No. Yes, but this is also supposedly a nice area. Now, it would be beneficial to have a shortcut if I can afford one, that is. Well, I can, but it's... Okay, so... $1.5 million left. Right, you had this issue. You may actually need to tear this down and build it over where the bitumen is. Yes, I may well have to. If I power this up, I shall know, I think. The building is without power supply. You know, it's a chicken and egg thing, you know. You're telling me quite clearly that you're missing bitumen. And this may just be an inheritance of the game engine vis-a-vis the mod. Yes. I rather think that's the case, unfortunately. Really though? You just need to put in a substation and you shall have the answer. Yes. That's completely within the reach of our great nation. You know what? Tear this pitiful power line down. I don't know who built this, it wasn't me. This is ridiculous. What? Wooden poles with strings attached to them. Yes, medium voltage switch. If you wouldn't mind, just... Yes, very good. Substation. In case this works, I shall put it up here. Right, and that's that. You're filling up on oil. However, I'm not sure that that's going to do very much now. Let's try and get some workers up there and see what happens. Do I have a bus? I have a bus. If I can find my vehicles depot, I have buses. This one, for example. Get rid of it. Don't do that. And yes, to there. Go. That road is quite... very sturdy and stable, these buses, I must say. I'm impressed. Right, and the... one day this city may evolve into a greater thing than what it is currently. It is quite a miserable place to live as of now, but it's what we got. At least I have upgraded yes, upgraded the barracks and things that people were supposed to live in. Now, did we get any people on board? 3 workers, yes, that will be enough to see if indeed this thing will run on crude oil or not. Ambulances are out rolling on the roads. That's always a good sign, right? Is it not? I think it is. My lovely tower blocks. And my lovely pipeline. And my lovely medium voltage lines. And even more lovely pipeline. And even lovelier diggers and bulldozers. This is very nice with the voltage, with the power line going almost parallel to the road. Here, in fact, quite parallel to the road. It wasn't very fast, this bus. No, 64 kilometers an hour is what we're doing. Could as well have had a gravel road here. Anyway, I doubt that this is going to work. I'm not feeling it, you know. Let's see. Let's hope and pray. They can have the ingenuity to burn crude oil instead of bitumen. It ought to be easier to burn crude oil rather than bitumen, right? Bitumen is quite a viscous thing. No resources, missing bitumen. And if I were to put a load on you, which I can now do, it will not be a big load, but it will be a small one. Cancel that, and no, don't think that this is working. If we throw out some, does it get... no. Nope, not working. Demolish? No. Let's not demolish it, but you don't need to do this anymore. You can drive over the slightly dangerous road. to get to there, and we shall build the power plant down by the bitumen storage facility instead. So, but you appear to be using... I could take a pipe off here. I could... let's see here. What do we have? We have... and that is an input, of course. Why do you have... this? I don't need anymore. No, I don't need you anymore. No, I don't. So we'll take that out, and to make this, yes, pipelines are so cheap. So why not? Something like that. That should have the bitumen hook up back. Now you see all these small boats. They are shipping bitumen continuously to the Soviet borders, and worth 85,000 rubles. Right. How much is actually stored up in my actual ship here? 4,000 tons and 730,000. I think that it's maybe when let's say that when we're out of dollars, yes, I shall send that ship for the Soviet border and sell the fuel. Now this contains bitumen. That is good. I shall have a bitumen power plant here, and actually that it may even be making a bit more sense considering wiring and things. Power plant. The issue is only the slight issue is just that it is very expensive, and now think before you build. I mean, this is the way you'd want it. Right. But the road connection is on completely the wrong side. No matter. That will do. Now, $829,000. Okay, we might have to send the Pride, as it's called. That's not... I think the Lisa. Yes. Lisa is now a ship. Not a train, but a ship. I suppose that we're going to need a road to this here power station. You usually need roads to connect things to things. Yes, in fact you do, but you also want one of these things, and you may also want to connect up a pipe, you know, and the pump and the thing, and yes, that is why we shall have it here. Yes, traffic bound for the power plant will have to pass through this bus platform. I'm certain that I will never regret having made that decision. No. Right. Roads. Yes. Really? Yes, I can understand. Too steep of an incline. And we shall regret a little bit of that and see if we can't do anything about. I see it is quite quite steep. Quite steep, in fact. Huh? Not bad. Pouring concrete is what you're doing. And you're using prefab panels for the purpose. Right, and yes, we're also going to want a pipe connecting these things. And again, I am going to put a pipe engine in between here. A booster pump. Yes. Because, you never know. And having fuel available for the power plant is a good thing, after all, to have. Generally, yes. Is it possible to... yes, build something? Should I ever want to get a road in here? Is it possible? Aha, it is. Then I shall have it just because I can. You really shouldn't be spending money, on... And you can't get it underneath there. No, I realize that now, but I can at least do this, so that will be fire protected. Good. We'll have it. And you, little bus that were going here, you will instead go to this place and not to that place, and get going. Now there will be some competition for the bitumen here, because there are ships in here loading up on it. And there are only 70 people working in the oil refinery. Are they... yeah, so far they are just... yes, we are in good balance, I would say, with the oil production and the oil refinement. Okay, I was building this. Yes, I was. And the thing is that I have here somewhere in like there was a cargo harbor here. Yes, which I destroyed in order to get this thing in. Let's see if we can't rebuild cargo harbor small. You know, this is quite... Yes, Tooltip, you may go away now. Thank you. You know, I need the road to line up. I need the factory connection thing to line up. Ah, yes, that was the thing. It was connected both to the warehouse and the open storage, I believe. Oh. Oh, no. You want to... why are you doing that? Raise terrain. It's a good thing that these diggers work underwater. I think it's very practical. It's a wonder that not more vehicles have that feature. Can support that use case. Maybe it's not that much of a wonder, but it's sad. Yes. This is like really deep here, and yes, this is also what I spent the GT money on, is digging out this to get the harbor in. Yes. But this is not really doing much. Let's get the diggers out instead and try and raise terrain. And they're out of fuel. Okay. Can we try it again then? We certainly can. Cargo harbor small. Cannot build this building on water. No, need flat terrain. If I can be bothered about this. No, I can't. The thing is that I have boats here that have stuff on them. Food, clothing, alcohol, electronics. Quite a bit of it at that. But no, we're importing stuff. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Now then, you are missing bitumen. Why? Because this is unpowered. Right, but we could solve this moment for here, you know. First, let's do that, and then you can. No, we're just going to do a little bit of that. And that got the smokestack going. And it got the pump powered, which isn't helping. No, it isn't. Well, I mean, at some point there won't be any ships in here, and then I suppose it will get a bit filled up here, and we'll hope that will be enough. Yes. Tabovina is not the name of this place. This is the Petroleum Capitalen. Very short names possible, apparently. The Petroleum Capital. Yes, and I'm thinking a bit here. Let's see here. What have we accomplished so far, and where are we on the beer? 5 more minutes is where we're at. Now then, the thing and the thing and the thing. Yes. Indeed. Yeah, we have a decent amount. Have you managed to get... No. Is that because you are here? Yes. How many people? 80 workers. How many people in the prefecturate? Okay. This year. This was organic growth. This was the people repopulating. But that stagnated. And this was my 2 waves of immigration. But there's more immigration to come. Yes. One thing that one can say about this place is that we are well educated. Very well educated, in fact. And that's a good thing. Because that means that we have quite a bit of space available in the schools. In the school, we can invite people from the third world here to come and join the great adventure in Siberia to drill for oil. Indeed, Lucia, Sankta Lucia, skänk mig en tia. And so it goes. Dear friends, thank you so very much for watching. In the next installment, I mean, this time, what did we accomplish with this? And we have lain down so much great infrastructure that will one day come to great use. The power plant, and of course, the what will form the backbone of this great city of Petroleum Capitoliumet, yes. So thank you so very much for watching, and well, it is a sunrise. Shall we try and get yes, we shall try and get the nice. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.